Waukesha here. I believe it's the 21st of June 2022, and I wanted to show you this. My neighbor has this for sale. He's asking $60,000. He's had it for 2 years. We've not known it to have any kind of trouble. It seems to run really good. He's the water guy. I believe there's also a little plate that goes in there too. But there's his machine he's selling. He went and got something a little bit bigger. One of those Chariots. There's the bike. It's a Honda. There's his number right there. And it's got the nice little rain shield. I like that. Glass too. It's not plexiglass. Let's see. Sprocket looks okay. Nah, I guess not. That sprocket's getting down there. Chain maintenance wasn't that great, but they said they took care of the oil and all that on a regular basis. But probably going to need a sprocket and a chain before long. That sprocket looks like it's about done. I don't know how the brakes feel. There's the clutch. Brake feels like you got a little, but that's his machine. And like I say, $60,000 for the whole package isn't too bad. Always wondered why they did this, because everything's solid. But yeah, that's what they were delivering our water in for quite a while, and we haven't had too much trouble. Tires, let's see, how's the tires look? Back tires still got a little bit. Yeah, that tire, that's one of those real good back tires. I like those on the front too. This one looks pretty good yet. And this one here, yeah, this is another square one. This one's getting down though. This one's getting down a little bit. These things, I had a tricycle too, and there's adjustments you can make in this wheel to get them to track real good. But that looks like a pretty nice deal for $60,000. If anybody wants that, or tell your friends, show them the vlog, pass it on. I was even thinking of putting this on Facebook so some folks can see it, and just to see kind of a cool vehicle. There's the number again. And I know they fired up and run it. Now I don't know if this one has electric start or not. Let's see. Let's get a little sit here. No, that's like a kill switch. No, I don't see any electric start. Yeah, you can see they use that a little bit, so it doesn't look like it's got electric start. But that's the TMX Supremo. That's the same one I had on my other tricycle. I changed the front sprocket on mine when I put the tricycle on it, and it really helped out a lot. Same thing I did with this one. We're going to be getting the tricycle sidecar, cargo sidecar pretty soon. This one wouldn't work for us, otherwise I'd have seen if I could just bought this. But we got a whole different thing in mind. I like how this will come off. So if you want to take the roof off to carry something bigger, that's kind of nice. It's got a really good floor in it. So I'll tell you what, guys, take a look, talk to the guy. He's a real nice fella. Maybe you can work a deal with him. I don't know what he'll want to do, but I've known him for a year now, and he's just a heck of a nice fella. And I don't think he would steer anybody wrong and tell him something that wasn't true. He seems to be a pretty straight up guy. So there's the machine. And I'm going to go ahead and let you go for right now, and I'm going to show you a water tower that we saw went up in about a week. Okay, so I'll be right back. So I just wanted to show you this tower right here. I'll pull up so the tree ain't in the way. This thing went up in a matter of like a little over a week. It doesn't have a very big footprint, but there's a real nice tank. They put it up for the school, and they put it up like in absolutely no time. I don't know why they can't get us one of those too, an extra one. I don't think we're going to be having much luck. The water came on. I actually was able to get a shower upstairs last night with hot water, which that was really cool. Everybody seems happy. Now the water authority sent us a notice out and said they're not going to charge us for water for the month of May and June. So that was kind of cool. We already paid it when the bill come, but I'm sure they'll take it off of another one down the road. So they're doing their best. From what I understand from the one neighbor, that everything should be okay now. They're filling up the tank. They've replaced the bad pipe in the motor. It was an old motor. I don't think they fixed it. I believe they bought a new one, a more modern one, and it seems to be working good. I was really surprised. I took my beautiful little boy Mumu up last night because we had some water upstairs. You know, we had enough in the sink and the little sprayer. I thought, okay, I'm going to give him his bath. And then he turned on the water, and sure enough, I had some come out of the shower head, so we were able to get a hot shower, which, hey, I don't think it's asking too much, guys. But real happy about that it's working. And this is our travel. We go this way all the time because of the speed bumps that they put in here, and I don't like to ride over them. They're really abrupt speed bumps, really terrible. But there's our tower up ahead. Oops, banged that thing. Got some beautiful puffy clouds today. It's fantastic day today. Just absolutely loving it. Don't know if we're going to get any rain later. You know, when you see clouds like this, you never know out here. It's the rainy season. But they were doing quite a bit of work, and I'm glad they got this. Glad they got some water in this tower. I still don't believe that this tower is going to be enough when they start getting all these houses online. You know, it just seems like there's a heck of a lot. You know, a heck of a lot of folks going to be coming in. There's where they dug it up, and they run their stuff in. There's their pump house. I did see a bunch of new pipe, and that was like 4-inch. So, you know, that'll be a little bit more capacity. And I'll tell you what, this is you know, a lot of people were saying, oh, why don't you do this and why don't you do that and all this stuff, and my big deal was it wasn't that I couldn't do it or anything like that. It's just that I didn't feel I should have had to. You know, all this should have been disclosed. If I'd have known this was going on, I'd have never in a million years bought here. But we're heading down to Maduro. We just got offered, we bought a piece of ground, and then they offered us some more, so we're getting that put in. And then now right next to it, there's another owner that wants to sell like almost 3 times of what we bought already, and gave us pretty much the same price. And we're going to go down and look at it when we head down there. And I told my wife, let's just be ready. If you know, that would be nice to have that, because I would like to get into being a little bit self-sufficient. That'll give us more places for, we want to do houses for the kids, and have a real good sized garden. I mean, holy cow, I can put a monstrous garden in there, because the land is quite a bit bigger. I'd say it's 2/3 bigger than what we bought already, and we want to get that done. And it, you know, we had looked at the land when we were there first, just sort of glanced at it. It's like what we have, you know, it's grown up, but you know, we can clean it out. I'll get myself one of them machetes, and I'll do it Filipino style. We can hire some guys to get in there and clean it. I'd like to have a bunch of trees and stuff like that. I definitely want coconuts. We like the boko juice. That's something you should drink if you're coming here. Hello. If you're coming around this area and you're new to the Philippines, you should be sucking that boko juice. A lot of electrolytes. Great stuff. Tastes good too, though, especially when it's cold. And that's what we want. I want durian. I'd like to have some of them sukat thingies. They're like a big grapefruit, thick-skinned grapefruit. Hey, and that would be really cool to be able to have all that. Papaya. You know, we all like papaya when we get those, and we eat them up. And that's just our bag. We kind of be farmers, you might say. So we're back at the ranch. Somebody was asking if I lived in a tent.
Hey.
I guess you couldn't see a whole lot, but no, we don't live in a tent. I think it was Blue Dog or something like that. That's just a little rain thing we put up so my wife could dry the clothes. That's our little house, and our little beautiful little Shaky the puppy dog, and our little one's sleeping again. That little puppy dog likes to sleep. Come on, baby. Come on. That's a pretty girl. That little baby over there likes to sleep. Come on. Come on. That's our little sleepyhead. So, but she's turned out to be a great pup. You guys who are, you know, watch the channel quite a bit, I'm just as happy with this beautiful little pup as we are with Shaky when we got her. Both of them are coming along. This one here, she eats like a horse though, poops like one too, And but she's going. We got a spot over here in the grass that she goes, and she's just coming along really great. She stays with us. We took a walk late last night in the dark, and she likes to run around and sniff stuff, but if you give her a little whistle, she comes just like Shakes. She comes running right over, and we're real happy about that. And I don't think she's going to be as big as Shakes, but she's a beautiful little girl. We call her Muggsy, and just because of her, Peter Falk 5 o'clock shadow, I should have called her Columbo. But yeah, so it's working out pretty good. And we got the kids are off of school this week. They have at home. It's homeschooling this week. That's the way they do it down at the school. And then they're gonna be on their summer vacation coming up in another, I think, a week or so. And then that's why we can go down to Maduro for a while and get all our stuff taken care of down there. I told my wife if we're gonna get some more land, I want to do it right at the lawyer's office again before we give any money, and then we'll have to survey that too. But we'll see how that works. There's more land to be had down there, and I always say if we can get a nice big chunk, and that'll be a place. And down there, it's just the people were fantastic that we've met in all the years we've been going back and forth there. My wife always spent, when she was younger, a lot of time down there. And you just can't beat them. You can't beat the folks down there. And the folks around here are really nice too. I just wish that the Demeter land would clear this up a little bit. I know they don't give them dumpsters or anything, and it's kind of like a dump. I guess it'll be nice when it's all done, but and I know they always tell you when you're in the development, you never want to be the first houses in the development. But we're real happy. Haven't run over any nails or anything. I haven't been seeing any. They talk to them, and the guys have been picking them up, which is really cool because we got brand new bologna skins on the buggy, and they're holding the air perfect. I checked them again this morning, and they're dead on the money what they put them at. So they sealed the rims good. They had replaced the valves. They're balanced, and the guy was cool. He put the balance weights on the inside so that it wouldn't look too much. I don't think I'll put the hubcaps on it, but I might paint those rims. They're got kind of rusty from the hubcap sitting in there, but I'll let you go. Just blabbing a little bit, and you guys all take care, and don't forget to pray for each other. Brick Shaw out.